Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the MA10 TV. Yes, that's what we're calling ourselves now. My name is Muhammad Ali, also known as H-Town Ref. You're watching this on YouTube. Please do subscribe. If TikTok or Instagram, do give us a follow, guys. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends. Whatever you have to do, please do that. In this video, we're going to talk about the newly released 2026 World Cup Adidas kits. And obviously Del Piero, thank you very much. He gave us a sneak peek earlier, but now they have been officially been released, and let's put out our top 5. Now, before we do that, a little bit about the design methodology of the kits in this release. Obviously, Adidas going with the raglan hybrid sleeves, which offer a little bit more mobility in the shoulders. We see the 3-stripe of Adidas on the shoulder, which are going to be uninterrupted, perforated for airflow, and no stitch here and there around the shoulder seam because they have now this more motion friendly shirt design. Also going to see a lot of ribbed designing on the shirt, which is going to be in the form of a jacquard knit, which is part of the stitch or the seam of the shirt. So if you see a pattern on the shirt, if you see any design of any sort, the chance is that they are stitched into the fabric and not printed onto it. So that definitely makes the shirt lighter, looks a lot more attractive, and in those pro shirts rather than the fan shirts, you'll really be able to see that detail of the knit, hence them probably being more than $150. We're probably going to see a 3D embossed logo of Adidas, a lot of detail on that logo as well, minor details. And of course, every country's shirt is going to have a little bit of history, a little bit of culture of that country on that shirt. And that's why I'm excited to see what they have for these new kits. So let's break down our top 5 of the Adidas World Cup 2026 kits. Alright guys, here is the top 5 of the Adidas 2026 World Cup kits, starting out with the defending champions. Yes, Lionel Messi's Argentina at number 5, obviously with that central World Champions logo with the gold Adidas and FA logo right next to them. You see the 3 stars, the center one being a little bit bigger, representing the 2022 World Cup win. Obviously, we got the stripes in front of us, which have a bit of a gradient contrast onto them, probably sublimated onto the shirt. Besides that, you're going to see the logo, the Adidas logo, the FIFA logo, all heat embossed onto the shirt, making them as light as possible. Obviously, you got these perforated, seamless stripes of Adidas on the sleeves and the jacquard diagonal seam for the shoulders for extended mobility. So that's the design methodology, and that's what the Argentina kit obviously looks like. But that one is at number 5. At number 4, guys, we got the European champions, actually Spain. For me, gets the number 4 spot. Why? Because first of all, that color contrast of the red and the blue that we've been seeing a lot more now recently looks fantastic. Obviously, you see these vertical lines not printed. They are jacquard knitted into the shirt. So it's part of the stitch, these lines, and that's why they add that extra detail. And what I love about this kit as well is the contrast of the blue and the red, so it gives your posture like a really dominating posture as well, and obviously those same raglan hybrid sleeves to give you extra mobility. I like the contrast of the stripes on the shoulders as well. But yep, Spain gets the number 4 spot in this ranking. All right, now moving on to number 3, we got Victor Gyökeres's Sweden. Of course, I think if you look at the jersey, obviously great color combination. The yellow and the blue always works, but if you zoom into the details a little bit, you'll see these semicircular patterns embossed and knitted all over this shirt. Another jacquard knit structure over here, so you'll look at that detail like stitched into the fabric, not printed onto it, and that will give it that 3D look. Obviously everything else pretty much similar to the other kits, raglan sleeves, perforated seams of the stripes, and an overall very clean product. put out for the Sweden national team, and that is number 3 for us, guys. Now at number 2, we got the Algerian shirt for the 2026 World Cup. Why? Well, personally, I'm a fan of the centrally placed logo and branding. That's it. And obviously the details around it work as well, but you see the centrally placed Adidas logo, the federation, the number, surrounded by like a little 3 pattern striped of the Adidas logo as well. In those stripes, if you look, is a bit of a pattern which has been again knitted in to the fabric, which represents the sand dunes of the Sahara Desert. So, you know, that's detail, that story behind it. Everything else, the raglan sleeves are there, the perforated shoulders for extended mobility design. I think the white and the green gives out a really clean look with those centrally placed logos. So Algeria takes the number 2 spot, guys. And finally, the jersey that comes at number 1, we have the Mexico kit for 2026 World Cup at number 1. Because why? Well, first of all, when you have a rich culture like the Mexican culture, it's so easy to bring that out on a jersey or a kit. And that's what they've done exactly here with the depiction of the Aztec cosmogony, showing how the universe was created. I think it represents the Aztec sun god, which sort of symbolizes power and energy and all that type of stuff. And, you know, really trying to just celebrate the Mexican culture and heritage. And you can see that on the shirt. The pattern, again, has been jacquard knitted into the fabric, and it's not printed onto it, which just makes this design extra special and extra detailed. And you'll be able to see that detail in person. I think especially with the pro kits, you'll be able to see those designs really clearly. Obviously, you see the raglan sleeves for extra mobility. You see the white stripes on there with contrast and a bit of a V-neck collar in there. But overall, I think Mexico jersey definitely steals the show with that beautiful design on it. And I think that's something that Adidas did really well with these new jerseys, that they're really focused on the details, and they did a really good job bringing them out as well. And that's our top 5 for the 2026 FIFA World Cup kits released by Adidas. Guys, let me know if you guys agree with that rating. Put your top 5 in the comments. Don't forget to follow MA10TV on YouTube, guys, or H-Town Ref on Instagram or TikTok. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.